Hello, everyone. This is 1-1. I'm Jim Breuer, and I'm with, I don't even know how to describe it. It's beyond a legend of baseball, a legendary human being, the one and only Mr. Willie Mays. What a pleasure. What an honor to meet you.
Thank you very much, okay.
Glad to see you. I love how you still love the game.
Well, I love the organization and I love the game because look what the game did for me when I was in my hometown of Birmingham at Fairfield and all that kind of stuff. Taking care of my families and everything. I never forgot that. And that's why I try to help as much as I can.
You get traded to the New York Mets.
The Mets, yeah.
Tell me your feeling when you first arrived. Now, I'm a 5-year-old boy, and my father's going, "We got Willie Mays. We got Willie Mays."
Yeah.
He ran out. He wanted the shirt immediately. How do you feel when you arrive in New York?
Well, I get a call from Mrs. Joan Payson, and she says, "You come to New York. Whatever you want, we'll take care of it." And I never had no one like that say things to me, like that. I call home. My wife already was in New York.
No kidding.
She's in New York, and she had already got the room, got everything. I said, "What? How do you know?" "I don't know. Well, I got a call, and I'm in New York now." So I had to come to New York without any problems. But she was a, really, really nice lady.
So they knew.
Yeah.
Talk to Willie's wife, get her in New York. We hopefully get Willie here.
Yeah.
We always follow our wives. Now, you're on, they're dead last from what you came from, what you treat. Now your team is dead last. And then all of a sudden, you guys worked your way up. I have to say, it's because you were part of that close, to have a presence like you in there.
Yeah.
Were you part of the whole Tug McGraw saying you got to believe and we can do this? What really happened with that?
Mrs. Payson called me, and she says, "You have to take care of these kids." And I'm saying, "Ma'am, I just got here." But it was so unique. She wanted me to make sure that the guys that play every day was taken care of. And I said, "I can handle that." And I did. Because they come to me every day. "How are we going to play this guy? How are we going to play that guy?" And I says, "Hold on." And I call my pitcher, Tom Seaver.
Absolutely.
I call him Spanky. I said, "Spanky, come here."
Why'd you call him Spanky?
He's like, you ever heard the Little Rascals?
Yes!
That's Spanky.
He was Spanky.
He was Spanky to me. Now, only me now.
That's really funny.
Only me.
Okay.
We wouldn't let nobody else do that because he didn't like that.
He didn't like Spanky.
He let me do it.
He let you do it.
He let me do it.
But no one else is allowed to call Spanky.
So I said, "Spanky, come here." He said, "What are you talking about, man?" I said, "Let's go in the corner over here." And I said, "Spanky, you got to tell me what you're going to do with all these guys, good hitters over there." He says, "I don't know, because I never had nobody ask me that kind of question. I just go out and pitch the game and move on." And I said, "But I don't want to be running out there all day." I said, "Just tell me what you're going to do, and I'll do it, and I'll bring the other outfielders with me." And he says, "Okay." So I finally caught 2 balls for him, one left and one right, and he won the game 2-1. And he comes over, he snapped me on the coat. "Every time I pitch, I want to see you." One of those type of things, yeah.
No kidding.
Good guy.
What? And that was, that's the series when Rose.
Who?
Pete Rose, didn't he hit? That was the series with the playoffs with Bud Harrelson.
That's the same game.
That was the same game.
Yeah. When Pete slid into second, and Buddy was there, Buddy Harrison, and they were good friends.
Milner has it, throws to Buddy Harrelson, 1 to first, double play, and a fight breaks out. Pete Rose and Buddy Harrelson, both clubs spill out of the dugouts.
It wasn't no fight. It was just got up and they hug each other like they were fighters or something. Right. Nothing like that. So I go out, and I said, "What's wrong with you guys? What are you doing out here dancing around like that?" And the both of them looked at me. I said, "Yeah, let's go play the game." So now we played the game. We got them out. Now Pete goes to left field. He's playing left field that day. And I never forget it. So I'm sitting in the dugout. and people start throwing pillows. You know how they do in New York?
Oh,
pillows and things like all
I
that
remember.
around there. And Yoga says, I got to go out and stop this. I got to go out and stop. So he goes out. In about 10 or 15 minutes, he comes right back. No, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go out there and stop this. So I go out, and I said, Pete, what's the matter? He said, well, I'm out here. I don't want to get hurt. So I just raised my hand like that. They stopped. And Pete says, that'll never happen to me in Cincinnati. I would have to do something more than that. But it was, I learned a lot from those guys, you know, in 73. We just had a good time in 73.
That was a great team. It sounds like you always had a leadership of togetherness and being a team, because that's what works in life.
It came from my father. My father was a baseball player. He was a left fielder and center fielder. And I was the bat boy. He convinced the team that we were playing to let me play the last 2 innings of every game they played.
And how old are you at the time?
I was about 9,
No
10
kidding.
maybe. But I could hit the ball. I couldn't pull it. So I could catch it and play first base.
So you would play against the adults
Oh my God!
with your dad?
I got my dad was playing left field. I was playing center field.
No kidding.
And the guy, I hit a home run off a guy one day, and
How old are you when you hit the home run?
maybe 12,
Come on.
maybe 12. And if you ever go to Birmingham, look at the ballpark. It's called Rickwood Field. I hit the scoreboard, and I go back up the next 3 or 4 times up, and he flattened me.
No
He flattened me
kidding.
and hit me on my arm, and I started crying. And Piper was the manager. Piper Davis was the manager at that particular time.
Yeah.
He came out and he kicked me. Get up. Get up. I said, Piper, it hurts. He said, I know, but don't let them know that it hurts. So I get up. I'm walking down to first base, he and I. He says, what you have to do with those kind of guys, because they're going to knock you down again.
Right.
And he says, when you get on first, you're still second. You're still third. And then you come home. On the third pitch, I stole second, those third. And then about, I said it was 2 outs there. The fly ball hit the center field, and I'm tagged up, and I scored. And I probably would have been out, but the guy threw it kind of high, and I just, I slid right in.
You got on the
I was
tag.
about, maybe 12, 15, something in that area there.
No.
Because I was playing good.
And you were playing with
good.
your dad. How great is that?
Oh, my God, yeah.
Just to be able
yeah.
to say that, you got to play with your dad.
I played my dad a year and a half.
That's amazing.
Because I told my dad, man, you're running me to death out here. You got to quit, man. Because I'm catching everything out here, and all you're doing is laughing over there. I said, you got to quit, man. So he says, I think you're right. So
So your dad watches you through most of your career? You had your dad for most of the career? Would he call? Would he encourage you? Because some dads, you know, especially, my dad was a World War II guy, and
Yeah.
not a lot of affection, not a lot, but I knew he loved me, and I knew he was proud and all that jazz.
Yeah,
So
they all,
was your dad just ecstatic to watch his son play the way he did and accomplish the things you did? I don't think there's a greater bond than that.
My dad and I, we played every day at 2:30. He got off from work at about 1:15, and the ballpark was about 10 steps from where I grew up at, and this is Westfield now.
Okay.
So when he come home, I had the balls, I had the uniform, and we go on the field, just the 2 of us. Nobody, just 2 of us. So what I did, and I said, Dad, I don't know what I'm doing out here. He said, well, you're going to have to learn how to catch, you're going to learn how to pitch, then you're going to go around the horn. I said, where's the horn? He said, every position. Right now, I can tell you about every position that play in baseball. I can tell you everything.
No.
Because he taught me how to do all these things, you know, without any problem.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Is there a Mets moment that stands out more than any for you, Willie?
What kind? You have to.
Let's say,
I had a lot of Mets.
Let's say a big moment in a game.
In a game?
Yeah.
Let me see now, cause I didn't.
Mets.
Well, we didn't have those kind of moments when I played with the Mets. 72, 73, and all that.
Right.
73, we had a
73?
good team in 73.
Yeah.
So we bring in Tug McGraw, and we let him do what he want to do. We got to believe. You got to believe. And when he's coming in, I said, Tug, you got to believe, man, because I got to go home very quick now. Because he only pitched in relief.
Yes.
Good screwball, good everything.
Yeah.
And he coming there, tapping his damn glove like that all the time. Yeah.
I remember that.
And I said, hey, get him out, man. We don't want to hear all that. Get him out. You got to believe that. One of those type of that. I guess the press picked it up. You know,
Oh, they went crazy.
Yeah, they went there on that.
The
Yeah.
sign guy.
Yeah.
Do you remember the sign guy? He's a shades that he'd come out. He always had the signs, big signs. You gotta believe. 73.
1973.
Mets
Okay.
playoffs. You're coming back to Oakland as a Met. How does it feel to get the ovation you got? Even though you were a Met, but how much love that this area still had for
You know what saved me?
Tell me.
That particular game was a game for me. I was hitting third, but it was hitting second. Actually, the key to that was when they said Buddy got thrown out at home plate. If you ever look at the 73 film, you'll see me on my knees.
Yes.
With Buddy saying, he's safe, he's safe that way. And I made a mistake there. Augie Donatelli was my friend. And as soon as I said he's making a mistake, I was going, Augie, but I had my head up and I looked right into Augie's head. And I said, oh my God, what am I arguing with this man? He's gonna quit next year. And I left. I said, Yogi, come on out here. I'll let Yogi do this, because Yogi didn't argue too much. I was the one that did all the arguing. You know.
Really?
Yeah. So
Yogi didn't want to argue.
No, he didn't want to argue, but I did the arguing. Then I'll give it to somebody else. I'll argue a little bit.
Yeah.
Hey, switch. You know. So we would do that a little bit, but not.
Yeah. Did you face Satchel Paige?
Oh my God! Yeah, they got Satchel. Satchel Paige was one of my heroes when I was about 15. I played in Chattanooga, Tennessee, and Satchel always talked to me about life and things like that. And Satchel Paige, I don't know, he might have been about 70 then. I don't know. When he was going to retire, he had to have a game and a half before he could get his pension.
Oh, really?
So Satch called me on the phone and said, Buck, come on here, I want to talk to you.
Yeah.
So I go out, he was with the Atlanta Braves in Atlanta. And I went out, I said, man, what do you want? I got a couple of dollars here in my pocket. I'll give you maybe a couple $1,000. No, I don't want no money. I want you to do this. I can't get off the mound with it. I don't want no bunny. I just want the guys to swing, pretend they trying to hit the ball so I can get my pension.
He just wants his pension. Get me out of here.
Huh? And I passed him up. I said, okay. That's all we're trying to do.
That's all we want to do is get Satchel his pension.
Yeah, so Satchel looked at me and I said, you got it, man. So I go to Bobbin and I said, time. Then I called time. I took him aside. I said, hey, pretend you hitting, man, because this man went way, way back with us.
Right.
Satchel, I said, you remember this name? Satchel Paige. And I said, you'll never forget it because he was a truly good baseball player. And anything that he wanted to do, he could do it. Really nice man.
Was he one of the all-time best in your opinion? Who's one of the all-time best in your opinion?
My opinion?
If you had a vote, here's my guys who I think are the all-time best.
I don't understand that one because it's kind of funny. You can't leave Jackie out. You can't leave Larry out. Larry Dober, you can't leave him out. And then here come Campy. Here come Newcomb. Here come Joe Black. All these guys came in when I was in high school.
Right.
I was in high school, but every Sunday, I would see 4 guys on the news, big old sheet of paper. Stan Musial, Ted Williams, Joe DiMaggio, and Jackie Robinson. And I said, that's my guy, that's my guy. They said, who is your guy? I said, Jackie. And they said, why? He said, that you got 3 Hall of Famers and you don't pick those guys. I said, no. I said, if Jackie don't get in, what good is the Hall of Famers to me?
Right.
I said, because I can't get in the Hall of Fame. They're not going to take me by myself.
Right.
So we started with Jackie, and then Dobie came in, same year. But they don't talk about him too much.
They don't talk about him all
No,
that.
and Dobie could play, man. Larry Dobie, he could play.
Yeah.
So all these guys that I'm talking about
Yeah.
taught me the game.
Really?
Taught me the game. Sam Jethro, he was the son of field, one of the son of fielders out there. Junior Gillen was my friend. He's with the Baltimore Eli Giants. Wow. He was one of the guys that helped me, move around a lot out there.
No. All
Yeah.
looking after each other. This is a pleasure. Thank you so much.
You sure?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We gotta go. I could talk here for hours. I can get rid of them.
No, I don't want you talking for hours.
No. Thank you so much.
All right.
What a pleasure.
As long as you guys got something. That's
Oh,
the
I
main
got
thing.
more than enough.